That tastes exactly like Toowoomba. Toowoomba, the darling of the Darling Downs region, it's known for its rich farmland, annual flower festival, and, for South Koreans, its own type of pasta sauce.
Toowoomba Pasta.
Toowoomba Pasta.
Toowoomba Pasta.
Toowoomba Pasta?
Toowoomba Pasta.
Toowoomba Pasta 이렇게.
와, Toowoomba.
In fact, for South Koreans, the word Toowoomba is synonymous with a type of pasta that originated in the United States but has found a home in South Korea. And now finally, after months of looking, I finally found a packet of Toowoomba pasta just about an hour and a half's drive from its namesake. I can't wait to get stuck into this, but first, how did Toowoomba pasta get its name? Well, it all started in Tampa, Florida, at the Outback Steakhouse chain of restaurants.
Only at Outback Steakhouse.
Now, aside from a few unique local dishes which hold a special place in the heart of all Australians, Australia doesn't really have much of its own cuisine, so that presents a problem for the people running Outback Steakhouse. There's not really a lot you can put on the menu that is distinctly Australian. So what they do is they get normal pub food and they just add the name of an Australian place in front of it. So that leads to some pretty weird sounding foods like Gold Coast coconut shrimp and Alice Springs chicken and, well, my favorite, Sydney shrooms. Now, one of these incongruously named items was the Toowoomba salmon. Now, again, Toowoomba is like really far inland. There's no ocean near Toowoomba and there's not like a lot of salmon there, so my understanding is, according to this comment left on a YouTube video, an Australian in America pointed that out to the waiter serving them and the waiter was horrified. And then a few months later they came out with something called a Toowoomba pasta. Now it doesn't actually sound too bad. It's like a creamy sort of dish with some prawns in it, spring onion and mushrooms. Actually looked pretty good. But yeah, for Australians, very little to do with Toowoomba. Now, this dish was pretty popular and was sold in Outback Steakhouses across the globe, including South Korea, where it really took off. In fact, it has become so ubiquitous in Korea that a Google image search for Toowoomba brings out almost exclusively pasta. No images of Toowoomba City. And in fact, the Korean language Wikipedia page for Toowoomba City is shorter than the Wikipedia page for Toowoomba Pasta. I really feel for anyone in Korea like looking to plan a holiday in Toowoomba because there's like no information online in Korean about Toowoomba City. Well, there is, but you just have to sort through like a whole bunch of information about Toowoomba pasta. There are countless videos of people in Korea like preparing Toowoomba pasta at home, and I think that has contributed a lot to its popularity in South Korea. It's quite easy to make at home, and a lot of people do make it at home, and they have added a little Korean twist to it. I think you add gochujang paste or at least some red chili peppers to it to give it a little bit of a Korean hit. So it is pretty easy to make at home, and apparently it was easy enough to make an instant version. I might make a home version later, but for now, I'm just going to try out the instant version. So let's go to the flavor laboratory. So here we go. Here is my Toowoomba pasta prepared exactly how it says on the packet. Now, of course, it was all written in Korean, but I did use Google Translate there to help me just a little bit. It suggests using either water or milk for your liquid. I chose milk because, I mean, yeah, that just sounded a lot better. But anyway, it does smell good. I did have a little bite to check whether or not it was al dente, but yeah, I am looking forward to getting stuck into this. Now, it does say on the packet a big 2, which I believe means 2 minutes. Any Korean readers, you may want to prove me otherwise. Yeah, I was wondering how could you prepare pasta so quickly? But yeah, the pasta did come pre-cooked. So pretty good, pretty convenient, very easy to make. I'm not sure what the most culturally appropriate way to eat these would be. First, I thought some cool samurai sword chopsticks that I have, but yeah, I don't think they have samurais in Korea. Well, I mean, yeah, they don't. So don't know if that's entirely culturally appropriate. What they do have though is pororo. Pororo is a Korean invention, and I do have these pororo chopsticks. They are designed for small children though, so yeah, I don't know if they will work either. Well, actually, these work fine. I don't know how Koreans eat their pasta. Is it with chopsticks or with forks? This is pretty sticky. I'm just going to use a fork. All right, let's get stuck into it. I'm gonna try, like, there was this cheesy chili powder that came with it. I'm gonna try, like, I put it on half the pasta, so I'm gonna try the half without it first. That is really quite sticky. It could even do with some more liquid, to be honest. I did add some milk halfway through cooking it, but that is not bad. Flavor-wise, that is not bad at all. I'll try it with the powder. That's good. That is pretty good. If I worked for the Toowoomba Chamber of Commerce or whatever, I would probably do an outreach to the people of South Korea and say, you know, try Toowoomba Pasta in Toowoomba, the land of the Toowoomba Pasta, and, you know, like, work with some Italian restaurants in Toowoomba to try to get this recipe down, because this is actually quite good. It's like garlicky, a little bit of onion, actually quite strong sort of oniony sort of taste, and it is quite creamy as well. So I can see a lot of students and kids after school or whatever eating this quickly and easily as a nice and easy alternative to a cup noodle sort of thing. If I had to think of anything similar in Australia, it does remind me of those continental pasta things that a lot of people eat. They're actually kind of vile, but this is better than them. But it is the closest we have in Australia to this dish, which again is quite good. My only complaint is it is a little dry. It is a little dry, but you know, that's something I would adjust for next time. So we'll leave it there. If you are headed to Korea anytime soon, make sure to check out Toowoomba Pasta in person, or just Toowoomba sauce. It's so popular that you can get just Toowoomba sauce now, Toowoomba flavored tteokbokki even. And if you're in Toowoomba, then you know, check out the food they have there. I was in Toowoomba a while ago, and I did have a pretty good lunch, but it was not Toowoomba pasta, it was Toowoomba pizza actually. But yeah, I think Toowoomba really should start capitalizing this. Start selling Toowoomba pasta. Get the Koreans in. They love their pasta, they love their Toowoomba. So that's my advice. Anyway, many thanks for watching. I will catch you all later. Cheers. Mmm.